can't leave the Cal-Shto here. The beast could return at any time, and we're in no shape to hold them off alone.
Agreed. The Cal-Shto still has her fusion drives, though. We should be able to hide her and ourselves in the nearby Nebula. By the time we emerge from the other side, we will be beyond sensor range, and the Cal-Shto's hyperdrive should be repaired.
And then what? What do we do about this plague we've set loose? Do we have any idea of the research module's location or its capabilities?
Unknown. The fact it sent a fleet to infect the most powerful ship in the sector means that it is not a simple viral creature. It understands our data banks and technology. Strategic projections are not looking good. It could spread over this portion of the galaxy in weeks.
All stop.
Stop. Holding position.
Waiting here.
Kuun-Lan to Cal-Shto. We're projecting a nav beam through the nebula now. Lock on and follow it.
Got that, Kuun-Lan. Keep running that beam. Our own nav system is a mess right now. We'd never make it through the nebula blind.
Understood. We're counting on the nebula to keep you hidden until we can make your repairs. Once you've acquired the beam, move out at best speed. We'll bring up the rear and keep an eye out for any surprises.
Acknowledged, Kuun-Lan. Moving out now.
We are picking up transmissions from a nearby base. Is the Imperialist Hiigaran. We need more info on the Imperialist base and what kind of firepower they have on hand. Recon the origin point of the transmissions.
There are two ways to complete this mission. The proper way is to have all ships guard the Cal-Shto and escort it through the sector. With the Sentinels we built last mission and the new force field tech we've unlocked, we can erect a defense field around the Cal-Shto and give it additional protection. We will then separate out a few high-level acolytes from the main squadron to run scout interception. As long as the main Hiigaran base is unaware of our presence, we can deal with the mission unhindered. Using the recon to scout the nav points and our attack fleet to take out the enemy minefields, we can progress to nav 4 without any interruption. When we reach the last hurdle, a heavy cruiser, we must construct a swarm of leeches to tear it apart. Once that's done, we will clean up the rest of the defenders, escort the Cal-Shto to the slipgate, and hyperspace out of here before our fleet is destroyed. Today is not the day we do it properly. Okay, so we're not going to do it properly. Well, at least we're not going to do it the way that it's intended. We're going to do it in the way that benefits us the most, by allowing us to harvest the entire map of resources, because I don't think we have enough, apart from that we have way more than we should have. Right, so first things first. Instead of sending a recon over here, we're going to send ourselves a mimic.
Moving.
Bridge.
That is our first of
Launching
wild
ships
things
now.
we're going to do. Second,
I am here.
we're going to grab ourselves a second mimic, and we're going to send
I command initiating mimic.
him over to this cluster of weird stuff here. Because this will be a future objective, and when we get there, we get a new technology. And we're going to use that technology from the beginning of the mission to appropriate the enemy's resources.
Stopped.
Thank you.
The hollow emitters need tuning anyhow.
We don't have the time or resources for a major assault right now.
Yes, we do.
Protecting the Cal-Shto is our priority. The Nebula should keep us hidden from their sensor sweeps. We cannot reveal ourselves to the Imperial base. Cal-Shto requires our assistance to cross the Nebula. These are the projected nav coordinates through the area.
This is Recon Fighter 214 to Fleet Command.
I'm picking up an Imperial Titan heavy cruiser out here, at the mouth of the Nebula. It's blocking our path.
We have to destroy the cruiser somehow. It has enough firepower to wipe us out all by itself. But engineering thinks they can design a microship called the Leech to slip in and destroy the cruiser. A project to develop long-range drone technology is ready to begin on your command.
Command ship has arrived.
Okay. That has now given us the ability...
Can't survive the firepower of that cruiser.
Yes, yes.
Research shield technology and use the upgraded sentinels to protect the Cal-Shto.
Understood. Right, so we now have access to face
Nav
telemetry.
point is clear.
Research underway.
She does like to talk a lot. Tactical likes to talk a lot.
The Cal-Shto needs to follow our projected nav beam. We
mentioned.
cannot deviate from this course.
Yes, yes. So we're going to research face telemetry, which allows us to construct leeches. Leeches cost 40
Armor
resources.
module is now online.
All right then.
Beginning research.
Right, we have all of our leeches built, so let's launch them all.
Launching ships now.
As you'll notice,
Bridge.
they're a bit more sprightly than our sentinels. Speaking of which, the sentinels have deployed a force field around the Cal-Shto. Only 12 of them are needed to cover a capital ship like this. I think less are needed for frigates, but if you're placing them manually on frigates, then you're wasting a lot of RUs on that. Right.
Setting assigned Group 4.
We have ourselves...
Sphere.
some
Formation
leeches.
set.
Now, leeches are undetectable to regular sensors and proximity sensors. I think there's an upgraded proximity sensor in the multiplayer that can see these things. But for now, they are untraceable. And they move at a relatively decent pace.
The Cal-Shto needs to follow our projected nav beam. We cannot deviate from this course.
Stand by Group 1.
I'll be there before you blink.
Right. So this is where the tactic comes into play. We're going to send these guys to destroy the carrier. We're going to set their leech mode to leech. So the way that this works is spy, they'll just latch on and stay there. Leech, they will go on and continue harvesting until it gets to a critically low point, at which they'll stop. And vent, they will keep going until the thing's destroyed. Leech will also recover resource units. So we're going to do that. Right, that's another defense wave, but they're not going to be interested in these guys, for they cannot see them. Oh, don't you love games which give you stealth units, and the enemy doesn't use detection? It's brilliant. They're probably going to be sent our way at some point, and the recon will be able to find us, so we're going to need to keep an eye out. Yes. Move ourselves into slow. No, half should do for now. So, we've got some targets here. Hang on. So we've got the carrier, first of all, and then we've got 2 support frigates. Enemy spotted where? Oh, right, okay. Right, so let's break this up a bit, shall we?
Sphere. Formation set.
Okay. We're going to have them land on the carrier. Hang on. So they'll only do a set amount on the carrier at a time, I think? Yeah. So go send some more at each of the support frigates. So that the support frigates don't start... Well, so that we can get rid of them. And then we've got some remaining.
Stand by Group 1.
Just double checking that things are all in order.
Setting assigned Group 4.
This may take some time. Right, so you may not see the leeches. And then you can see they're all attached up here, and they're going to continuously deal damage and gain RUs, and it's all going to be lovely. Meanwhile, we've got some of them attached to the support frigates, and they're going to kill the support frigates because these things can heal, and we don't want them to do that. I don't think these guys have a beam that... Yeah, they do, okay. Now, I don't care about casualties at the moment. Usually you'd have some of the leeches jump off, which which I'm going to do
The
here. Just to show
Cal-Shto
it.
needs to follow our projected nav beam. We cannot deviate from this
These guys
course.
to vent instead. And what follows is about 40 minutes of destroying all capital ships at the enemy base. This includes the carrier, which is producing interceptors. It includes the support frigates and the assault frigates. Basically any reinforcements that happen once you kill the heavy cruiser. It takes me a while. This mission lasted an hour, 40 minutes of game time. It was stupid. Anyway, fasting forward. Alright, so we have reached nav point 4, just blazing through the mission as per usual, and because we got rid of the carrier, we've had less scout interceptors arrive. Not none, they still sent some, and scripted, which is annoying, but since we're past like 49 minutes into the mission, I'm tired and I want to go home, apart from I'm seeing never mind. So what
The
we're going to do...
Cal-Shto needs to follow our projected nav beam. We cannot deviate from this course.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make it so the Cal-Shto doesn't move forward anymore.
Cal-Shto, there are still mines in your path. Hold position while we clear them.
I'm going to keep the Cal-Shto here.
Stand by
We're
group 2.
going to unlink
Secondary engines online.
these guys
Ready
so
for
that they can
unlink.
link up with
Preparing
group
to
one.
unlink
Number
now.
1.
Releasing couplings.
Setting aside
Now.
group 1. Launching ships
Acolytes.
now.
We're going to grab all of our acolytes.
Roger, command. Receiving. Roger, command. Receiving. Ready.
Hang on.
Bridge.
Acolyte.
Roger, command.
Adding ships to group 1.
Put them in control group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
And we're going to set them up in a claw formation. And pretty much all we're doing now is waiting for this thing to, well, waiting for our leeches to leave, so to speak. So we're just going to keep an eye on things here at max speed.
Command ship has successfully relocated. Cal-Shto, there are still mines in
Yes,
your
yes,
path.
yes.
Hold position while we clear them.
Right. So that's
by
the leeches
group 4.
done. The leeches have done their work. For this, now looks a bit busted, I think.
Stand by group 4. By group
Target
2.
acquired.
Okay.
Sentinel
Salvage
has
just
been
moving in.
decommissioned.
Moving to attack.
Acolytes move in to engage.
Sentinel has been retired.
Stand by group
Hang
2.
on, cancel. Don't have those guys.
Stand by group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by group 2.
Right, workers
Sentinel
move in.
has been decommissioned. Sentinel has been retired.
Weapons charged.
Everyone should be on the
Taking
basic
evasive
tactics.
stance now.
You can tell I'm not pro at this.
Has been decommissioned.
Right, move away from
Underway
this.
to coordinates now. Going into docking.
Sentinel has been retired.
This is going downhill fast.
Right. There we go. Okay, so we now have this thing
Fleet has
captured.
been decommissioned.
Ish.
Stand by group 1.
Sentinel has been
They're
decommissioned.
pulling against us.
Moving out.
Stand by group 1.
Leech has been retired.
There we go. Right, we are now bringing this lovely contraption
Stand by
back
group
home.
1.
Leech has been
Roger,
decommissioned.
command.
Okay, go
Returning
home,
to
you can
hangar.
go home.
Receiving.
You guys...
Coordinates locked in.
Leech has been retired. Leech has been decommissioned.
Target acquired.
Leech has been retired.
It is taking you an age
Leech
to do
has
this.
been decommissioned.
Right, we're going to build a few hive frigates, because we can.
Beginning construction of Hive Frigate. Leech has been retired.
Stand by group 1.
Right,
Going into docking pattern.
Group 1's job is done. And
Target locked in.
no, it doesn't. There's still one
Moving
defender.
to attack.
Right,
Returning to
Group
hangar.
1's job is done.
Leech has been decommissioned.
This is command.
Oh, it's got an animation and everything.
Cal-Shto, there are still mines in your path. Hold position while we clear them.
Leech has been retired.
Ah, yes.
Leech has
We now
been
have a Titan
decommissioned.
heavy cruiser.
We brought down the cruiser. All ships,
underway.
flank speed out of this nebula. Stand by Group 2.
Right.
Moving out. Target
Kill
acquired.
that, please.
Roger, Command. Going into docking
Stand by
pattern.
Group 1.
Okay, we're going to get the Cal-Shto out of the
Leech
Nebula.
has been retired.
For I believe that the enemy mobilizes forces once the
Hive
heavy
frigate
cruiser is down.
construction completed.
Right.
Returning to hangar.
Please dock.
Bridge.
We're going to construct a few Hive frigates. I don't think there's any more
Leech has
research.
been
Let's
decommissioned.
speed this up a bit, shall we?
Holding position.
Cal-Shto needs to follow our projected nav beam.
Bridge.
We
Yes,
cannot
yes.
deviate from this course.
Escorts assigned.
Let's get everything moving. We've got
Hive frigate
our lovely
construction complete.
recon here
Ready
as
to
a
go.
defense mechanism.
Hive frigate construction completed.
Kuun-Lan, this is the Cal-Shto. Sensors are reading a slipgate up ahead. It should lead us out of this nebula. We're going to make a break for it at best possible speed. Hyperspace when you can and join us on the other side. Cal-Shto, out.
Bridge. Command ship is underway.
There we go. That's a slipgate for you. Right. Now that that's dealt with.
All ships, prepare to breach nebula boundary on my mark. Moving core fleet. We've made it through. The Cal-Shto is safe.
Ready for orders.
Setting assigned Group 2.
Processor
Escorts assigned.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay. So we've got
Worker
ourselves
here. Assisting.
Receiving.
a maxed out.
Worker ready.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah?
Yes.
Moving out. Worker ready.
We don't need you anymore, so we can
Stand down, ship.
get rid of those. And we've got plenty of room for additional ships if we felt like it. Well, guess where we're going.
Command.
Ready to go.
Escorts assigned.
Alright, let's do that. You're moving somewhere, are you?
Just say the word. I'm on my way,
Right,
Command.
I'm just gonna send these... Oh, God. Right,
Coordinates locked in.
we've got hostiles inbound, including 2 destroyers. So, we're currently on a core time compression, because I need to go... let's have a look. So, what do we have? We have 16 acolytes. We're gonna need those.
Launching ships now.
What else do we have? Okay, so we're going to send the cruiser out first. Right, let's get the cruiser.
Online.
Hello. We're going to send the cruiser out first, and they're going to deal with the frigates.
Moving out.
The idea...
Worker ready.
Setting assigned Group 3.
Yeah,
How
Command.
many...
Underway.
I'm going to need more than this. Right, let's
Yeah?
grab the other...
Worker here.
Workers
Rods
over.
on full.
Adding ships to Group 3.
Rods on full.
Okay.
This is Command.
Hive frigate online.
Right, we're going to have the high frigates guard
Escorts assigned.
the heavy cruiser. And we're going to basically deal with the entire Tidani fleet. Which we will
Let
need to
me
scout
at
out a
'em.
bit more, because I do not feel like this is the extent of it.
Just tell me where to go. I'm on my way, Command.
Resume time a bit.
Ready to go.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Worker ready.
Let's get the heavy cruiser on group.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2.
Right, your group.
Stand by Group 2.
Receiving.
Heavy cruiser
Setting
group
assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
two. Okay.
Stand by Group 2.
Heavy cruiser move
Underway.
out.
Underway to
Stand by
coordinates
Group
now.
1. Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 3. Escorts assigned.
Right, we're going to have all relevant parties guard
Just
the
say the
heavy cruiser.
word.
And we're just going to do a tiny bit of
I'll
scouting
be
to
there
double check
before you
how
blink.
many enemies are coming this way. Because once all the enemies are dealt with,
I'm on
we
my
can
way,
harvest the
Command.
sector. Right. Let's slow down a bit.
Worker ready.
Command ship has arrived.
Right, okay, so the goal is
Online.
we take out their support frigates first. So we've got 2 support frigates over there, so we're going to send the cruiser to deal with that.
Stand by Group 1.
We're going to
Underway.
move our strike craft
Stand by
off
Group 2.
and our salvage,
Moving out. Yeah, Command.
our workers
Underway.
off.
Roger, Command.
We're going to link up
Adding ships to Group 1.
those guys with that, and we're basically going to take care of
Forward guns up.
all
Roger,
of these
Command.
guys first.
Weapons charged.
High frigate.
Stand by Group
Aye.
1.
Receiving. Moving to attack.
Worker here. Worker ready. Salvaging. Target acquired.
Okay, that
Ready to
is
go.
now
Got it.
damaged
Hitting
enough. We're going to start attacking the other one.
Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Well, let's damage this guy a bit more.
Yeah? Salvaging. Locked on.
Stand by Group
Weapons
1.
charged.
Drones locked on.
Deploy drones and fire missiles.
Worker ready. Worker ready. Target acquired.
Command ship is under attack.
Command ship's going to start taking some fire, but that's all right for now.
Online.
I just need to destroy these support frigates first.
Bridge.
Receiving. Target acquired. Weapons charged. Got it. Heading in.
Yeah? Leave this to the pros.
Command.
Worker here. Locked on.
Command
Worker
ship is
here.
under
Salvaging.
attack.
Ready to go.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Group 1 can engage their support frigate.
Roger, Command. Got it. Heading in. Target acquired.
Worker ready. Target acquired. Locked on.
Online. Moving to attack.
Command ship is under
Worker
attack.
ready. Salvaging. Salvaging. Target acquired.
Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in.
Worker ready.
Enemy vessel now under fleet control.
Locked on. Yeah? Assisting.
All right. So we have managed to secure a cruiser and 2 destroyers.
Enemy ship successfully captured.
We have heavier ships than we
Stand by
should
Group
have.
1.
Now the only problem is that when we
Online.
come to dealing with the
On deck.
beast, they may fall to the beast, and that's might be an issue. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Right. You guys are now under
Adding
control
ship to
too.
Group 2.
You guys, I
here.
want you to. Do you have a? Right. Let's set.
Worker
3
ready.
of you to
Leave
that.
this to the pros.
3 of you to
Worker
that.
ready.
We'll leave the rest to
Assisting.
do the rest.
Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged.
Engage those defenders,
Got it.
please.
Heading in.
And we're going to
Stand by Group 1.
replenish our acolytes.
Beginning construction.
What do we have in here? Nothing. Okay.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1.
Right, let's dock the
Going
acolytes.
into docking pattern.
Hi, frigate. Aye. Roger.
And add the
Command.
high frigates to our capital ships.
Adding ships to Group 2.
And we're going to go off to the enemy base.
Acknowledging move orders.
Just tell me where to go. Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, command.
Setting assigned Group 1. Command.
Ready to go.
Hi, frigate. Ready for orders. Command.
Wall. Formation set. Bridge. Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating. Command ship is underway. Command ship is underway.
Worker here.
Stand by Group 2.
Nav coordinates locked in.
Let me at 'em. I'm on my way, Command.
This is Command. Stand by Group 2.
Worker ready. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Escorts assigned.
Recon, ready to
Stand
go.
by Group 2.
Recon, ready to go. I'll
Stand
be
by
there
Group 2.
before you blink.
Setting new course.
Okay. Our capital fleet has now arrived at the enemy base, and now we're just going to nuke it. Because there really isn't anything that they can do to stop me.
Ready, guns. Ready, guns.
Okay, meanwhile,
Bridge.
we have our
Yeah.
happy-go-lucky workers,
Yeah, Command.
and we're going to set them
Underway.
to
Roger, command.
to harvest the sector. Right,
Escorts assigned.
guard those.
Command.
Launch our acolytes.
Launching ships now.
We're not going to have many acolytes.
command.
Escorts
So
assigned.
either I'm going to get rid of some of the high frigates because we don't need those particularly, or
Stand by
I
Group
don't really
1.
want to get rid of the tight end ships that we've
Ready.
gathered.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Right, and then the rest of you.
Escorts assigned.
Worker ready.
And then
Worker
workers.
ready.
Stand by
You're all
Group
under Group
3.
3, aren't you? Yes, right.
Commandeered ship is reporting damage.
Harvest. Oh, those are attack bombers, aren't they? Okay. Special actions. Swap.
Swarmers locked on.
Return ship and stand down.
Right, that last leech can go.
Roger, command.
Stand by Group 2. Command ship has successfully relocated.
Ready to go.
High frigate online.
Excellent.
Forward gun
And now we
top.
just need to remove the rest, which is a relatively easy mop up.
Leech has been
Ready,
retired.
Swarmers on deck. Ready, guns. Ready, guns. Forward guns up. Ready, guns. Swarmers on deck. High frigate. Aye, high frigate moving out. Drone locked on.
Roger, command.
There we go.
Receiving.
Enemy has been defeated.
Escorts assigned. Command.
Worker here.
Report of hostiles by Group 3.
Worker destroyed.
Under what circumstances? Oh, probably something bad. Well, I say something bad,
Construction
probably just a
underway.
mine, to be honest.
Processor here. Processor here.
Escorts assigned.
Right. Let's get them in
Returning.
docked.
Bridge.
And we're just going to harvest the sector. Okay, so that will be that, or at least that's a way to
Stand by, Group 2.
complete this
High
mission
frigate
with
moving out.
some additional capital ships. I mean, you get
Online.
a cruiser variant capital ship, a super heavy. Well, technically three super heavies. These destroyers are super heavies, but you get a stupidly powerful ship. Many missions before you actually get the ability to build your own, and some destroyers. Several missions before you get to build your own. It is taking up a ton of resource supply units, but that's fine. So I'm going to harvest the entire sector. Look, we've already made profit. And then we'll go off to the next mission and join the Cal-Shto on the other side of the slipgate. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.